It's 11. Hello. How you doing?
Oh my God, what a what a crazy day. Okay, so
I'm having breakfast kind of at the same time, but I'm almost.
oh no, that's
Sorry.
fine. So
I just sent you a little message.
I saw the message while I was waiting for the Zoom to kick in. So what I think might be best is that we just break this session up into two parts and do a little bit today, and then we could do one tomorrow.
Right, because as you know, I'm like, there's something that came up that I didn't know, and I have a trip, so it's like, yeah, that would be great.
Okay, yeah, because then
you look very well shaved.
Oh, me? Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. There's a thing I have to go to today at 5 o'clock, and it's very funny for me. The thing that puts me in the worst mood more than anything else, is cooking. And this was a thing at 5 where everybody has to bring a dish that they're supposed to make, and cooking for me is awful, absolutely awful. So I was doing something upstairs, and I had to I couldn't leave the kitchen with all this stuff all over the place. I had to kind of put it away and then come back down. But yeah, there's some stuff I wanted to show you today so that I can.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, tomorrow is.
Yeah, we can do half if you want.
Yeah, because tomorrow the whole day I have pretty open, thank God. Today was just the day where everything was kind of jumping in.
Well, that's why if you want to minimize now so that you have more time to cook.
Yeah, so
I mean, only if it serves you. Otherwise, I'm fine. Up to you.
Well, the fact that you're eating also tells me that it's good for both of us for sure. And and some of it I wanted to show you and then get your take. Well, there was two things. And then a question for you to answer. So while you're eating, I'll make my a whole explanation presentation.
I like your big bus cup behind you. Big bus.
The first thing was okay. So for
I saw your new drawing. It was It was really funny. There was a new drawing you published recently. Anyways, I cut you off.
Oh, the one that was in with the wine, the with the black baby.
Oh yeah, exactly. This one.
Yeah. The
we had a little baby.
Yeah. Now that I do them in color, there's some things that wouldn't have worked if I kept it black and white. All right. So the first challenge was I wonder if I'm able to do this here. Has to do with the calendar. Okay.
Yeah. Just how long do we need for this one?
This will just take 20 minutes.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, in 20 minutes.
It's just I'm planning ahead. Yeah.
No. I believe me. I understand. So the
Oh, by the way, we're live. So welcome everyone. This is a session celebrating your journey with Achilles. Achilles, if you would present yourself in 1 second. You're my creative consultant or something in this journey of building a community.
Creative consultant, collaborator, artist, friend, above all. Yes, for sure. All right. So this event,
party host.
Yeah, co-host. You and I, we co-host with Isabel, who I think is the main host. All right. So this events thing, when I was putting it together, I noticed here that in October and November for this MBA program, it's going to be 7 weeks straight. There isn't a break in between because Thanksgiving is the week after this.
Okay.
So I didn't know how you would want to.
That's fine.
Is that fine? So because I know that on some of the parts in some of the literature that I read for MBA, it was like it's an 8-week course with 1 week break in the middle. But this one doesn't have one in the middle.
Yeah, we'll adapt it. This one will be more intense, and then you'll breathe at the end.
Okay.
Maybe we can do a party after a week or something. I don't know.
Right. So we, as the weeks go along, we can kind of work on that. But that one's not until October, November anyway. So this is kind of how I broke it down for these, where that's why this one says a break is from the July 5th to the 11th, and this break is from September 6th to September 12th.
Yeah.
And they're always Monday to Sunday.
Yeah, maybe we can write break at the end and a little smiley or something. Allow yourself.
Actually, yeah. You know what? It's good because that way, let me write that down. That way they know it's not a typo, because they might think, oh, they forgot to put which week we have off, but that's not the case. All right. And the calendar itself, okay.
So let me just have a look again at the dates. So the French MBA, my French MBA is starting on June the 7th.
Right.
So it's a small group of 4 for intermediate to advanced, and we're working on leadership skills in French. There's a lot of project dues during the program. So a lot of writing in French and a lot of sharing. And we start with, real world leaders and experts and life coaches with their voices basically. And we build from there, everything in French. So you becoming better in French will be a serendipitous byproduct of the program, but you also will have this occasion to build on your own leadership skills, your own thread. What does it take to be a leader? How can you improve that? And how can you make your life better? So the first one is June 7th. It's starting on June 7th. 8 week with a week break from July the 5th to July the 11th, right? So it's the entire week. You changed that to the entire week. Achilles, you still there?
Yeah. What do you mean I changed it to that? That was the entire week. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Because I saw in the calendar that was still from Friday to.
Oh, I do have to go back into that calendar and fix that. Yeah, because that one I think it starts like with Saturday and ends with Friday.
Right. So 7 weeks, 3 times a week, total of 32 hours just of live sessions. The group is limited to 4, so. You've got a lot of opportunities to interact, to bounce ideas in French, and to allow yourself to make mistakes in French. And we're more focused on the leadership skills than on the French itself, even though it's a byproduct that you'll improve in French.
Okay, and then the
I covered you, so I'm not seeing you actually, because I was
Oh.
covering myself, but now I can uncover.
All right. So then the other thing is that for the calendar,
Yeah, reach out if you want to start with us on June the 7th. You know, I have that energy, you know, when folks start a new thing, they're always like really desperate and like afraid that it's not going to work out and all of that.
Oh, for sure.
And then after a few sessions, they become the opposite. They become there's a word in French, blasé. How would you say that in English? Like, oh yeah, by the way, there's this thing, you know, we're working on leadership skills, and it happens to be in French. Also, the rubies and the baby warriors. Oh yeah, we have the rubies and the baby warriors. It's been a while now. Who cares? But we love it. We're still, you know. I missed the ruby session on Thursday because Isabel was doing her monthly session.
Oh,
I feel like I'm missing them. Like I feel like there's something missing in my life.
It's almost like when you for when they have a new baby, the first one, you feel like, oh my God, I feel so bad that I'm like neglecting the older one. But every new child, every new pet, every new class, every new thing, you know, it comes with its own challenges. This calendar for the plan that you have with the website, that they only let you put in 5 events, right? Which for me is fine, because I think what will happen is then this calendar will just show you the next 2 months coming up, and that's all you really need. I mean, because like when I put in that break from it's the break that I have to fix. Okay, this is considered one event.
Right. So the break is actually from Monday to Sunday. It's
going to be from Monday to Sunday. So I'm going to fix that. And then there's certain the Memorial Day was considered an event. So what will happen is that this calendar will just show you the current month and the next month. And I think that'll cover what the 5 events. I don't think there's a need to like upgrade to a newer website plan. No,
it's fine, because also on the forum I'll have calendars. Everything will be clear per group. Everything will be there. Also, the members will have the calendar over there. So that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna fix that, and then
I'm due to doing it actually. So
I took the liberty of this one is a little bit more carefully designed, but
nice.
I think I can make the other one match it a little bit better. Like here you see that the
I like the fact that it's kind of straight, like it's kind
of straight,
like,
but
like
there's
a hallway. Yeah.
And it's not as long as in like this is an actual square, so it'll fit I think better with some of the platforms that you want to use, you know. Like for all the profile pictures and things like that, they're almost always a square. So I think for the My French community, I'm going to try to redo that one so that it looks like this, so that it fits in the square, because I think part of it gets chopped off, right? Sometimes when you upload it into different things, this side and this side gets chopped off for My French community.
So so it's My French MBA because it's for intermediates to advanced, and we're more focusing on your leadership skills. You know, if you've got this little voice in you, that you don't find a space to actually develop it, to listen to it, and also you want to improve your writing skills in French, your leadership skills and your French, I think this would be a great fit for you, and I would be happy to meet you. So I like it. It's really
because I realized that My French MBA, I'm like I saw some stuff you're doing. I said, you know, it's going to be used often enough. They really should get a logo, but one that does complement the My French community. But you would need to somehow do something that's separate. This one here, this page, I saw something. Let's see. It was on.
Oh, I had to review the pitch I wrote there. I didn't do it yet. I'm going to do it now.
Okay, and you had like those white blocks with titles on it. So what I did was I separated the Baby Warrior Rubies and Jedis with this white background.
Yeah, I saw you really
Sprint and
cleaned it.
Well, I was doing something, and then it said you have made a change in another browser, and I was like, oh my god, Rafa is also in the website.
I saw that. It was keeping like it was impossible to move.
I told myself, I said, you know what?
I thought to myself that we were doing the same.
Yeah, we were in the same time.
Yeah.
But there's where is?
But yeah, I don't know how you did that. It looks much cleaner.
Where are the prices? I guess the prices I would see if I went to.
Yeah, you have to first go.
I go
per group. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. This is okay. So this part right here. All right.
Right.
I saw this. And at first I thought, oh, it has 2 3s, and then there's the 1. So
yeah, that's important. It shows you how much work actually you can do that at the same time. You know, you need to take a break from work. You can do that after work. It's 6 p.m. Eastern time, and then
I redid it to look like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I redid it so that it schedules from Monday to Sunday, and therefore you see project 1 and then project 2, project 3.
Let me see. I think. Let me see.
Because is this the order that the class would go in?
I think there's something every day. So I think that.
Well, and that also.
Oh wow! Actually, the background picture that you put on the website, because now I have a 4K screen here on my right side, so it shows everything from far away. It really looks good because you can see the Eiffel Tower in the background.
Oh yeah, on my laptop I don't get any of that, but
yeah, if you have a 4K screen over there, it's anyways. So the project dues actually this
project when you now here's the thing, when you put project dues, I changed the project schedule because dues you can say a project is due, but project dues, just those 2 words together, suggest dues means payment, as in the electric dues and all this other like dues is which you have to pay. So I put project schedule, but here it says due. Like project 1 is due. This is when project 2.
Yeah. So actually, the project 1 comments due. It's on Wednesday. Okay. So it allows you because you've got the session on Tuesday.
Okay.
An hour and a half. So again, it's going to be something around leadership skills, life coaching skills, or business skills.
Okay.
Leadership skills, soft skills.
Well, that's actually good to know, because the way it looked on the other image, because
it wasn't clear enough. I agree.
Well, it looked like it kind of all ran together. So what I'll do is I'm going to make every day, like Monday will be this, Tuesday's this, Wednesday, Thursday, and then
look, project 1 due is due right after the session, the live session. So the live session is a moment for folks to actually discuss about the prompt, about the expert's special skill.
So is project 2's comments due on Friday?
Right, exactly. So project 2 comments is due on Friday. Then you've got that Saturday of break, just
okay,
so you can breathe, and then it starts over. And you've got that Monday.
When it starts over, so is project 3 comments and the RS due, are those on Monday?
Yes, the project 3 reflective script is on Monday only.
But project 3 comments, those are due on Sunday?
Yeah, that's also due on Sunday. Yeah.
So on Sunday, you're giving project 2's reflective script.
Right. It's intense.
And project 3 comments.
Well, you can manage your time however you want, but that's kind of like the deadline for you to basically
do it earlier, but
exactly.
Okay.
You've got the session where you get to pick other people's brain in French, and then you write your own topic about the particular theme, like the project. That's called your project, let's say. Then that's on Tuesday. You've done that on Tuesday. It's pretty intense. And then on Wednesday, you've got the entire day to discover other people's topics, read them, reflect on them, and give them a piece of feedback.
Okay, so then what I'll do is I'm going to put project 3 RS due, I'll put it in Monday, and in parentheses, I'll put from previous week so that they understand that that's
right.
So when there's somebody's looking at this for the first
Well, it says project 3, you know, so there's a number right there. So
it's a number, but I'll tell you, it doesn't take much for people to be to be confused.
Yeah, it can be confusing. I mean, and even up until the end, you'll still be like, oh, what am I supposed to do now? Well, you're supposed to do something. If you don't know, you're either supposed to post your work, read other people's work and give them a feedback, or you're supposed to read the feedback you received and, again, write down your reflective script about, you know, how, you know, being reflective about the feedback you received and about the work you've done 2 days before.
All right, this here, I shortened it up a little bit. I like the tone that you have is very conversational, right? So if
it's
oh, I did like that. I tightened it up a little. It's
I didn't make any corrections. I wanted to make corrections, so I'm happy you did.
Yeah. I read through this one. I'm gonna look through some of the other ones as well. I like skip the valley of disappointment. In perspective, I'll capitalize these the first letter for these words when I go through it again. I darkened it because it was a light gray, so I made that a little darker. So this I'll swap out. For this one, I'm not 100% sure. This is the challenge for doing this for this website is that here a good way to break this up.
Yeah, nobody's going to read.
Well, to add a couple photos, right? A few photos would be nice, but then on the phone version, it would end up being really, really a lot of scrolling. That's the only thing, because I feel like most of the people that are going to be coming to this are going to be, I don't know why this keeps turning, are going to be doing it on the phone. So it is a lot to read, but
it's a lot,
you put it in a good tone. And I think if anything, it allows you to refer back to if somebody should be confused about something. So in the past, you know, when you've had certain dealings, it's good now that this website now has a spot for you to be able to say, well, it shows here, it shows there, blah, 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 whatever, so forth. You know, if you have any questions, then you can go ahead and read this. So I think that I do think that it works, but I'll find a way to maybe just not have it look so all gray.
If anyone, you know, has questions, they can reach out. Again, you know, you can click on apply, reach out to me, and then I'll reach out back. We'll have that little orientation session where I can, you know, make sure that you've got what it takes to take it, and at the same time, make sure that you understand and answer all of your questions if you have any. What's this? Oh, become a CTO. Is it? No, that's become a CTO. Okay, yeah. CTO. Yeah, I've had a couple of interviews with potential CTOs. Some of them were very high profile and had some of them, all of them were interesting.
Okay. So, and you came in contact with them how?
I think they saw a LinkedIn a job offer, and then I'm also on this startup website. It's like a website for startups that need funds and VCs. And I was applying. I'm interested in a couple of incubators. And some of them are in the blockchain ecosystem. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then what we can do then is tomorrow, because I'll be able to clean up the stuff on the site. Oh,
by the way, I forgot. We've got our first newcomers for the sprint. So it's a preparation to DELF A2, and it's also starting on June the 7th. It's Risha, who's an experimental teacher, French teacher. She's been a teacher for the past 10 years. She's certified DELF examiner. She taught in England. She's based in New Delhi, and her energy is tremendous, and she's a great coach, almost like a white tiger. I call her the white tiger. And so yeah, so we've got, actually I forgot to update the website, but now the coupons, there's a discount coupon to 10%. The price is very, very affordable. It's a total of 24 hours of live session in a group of 6 max. And the price is, it's now $160, something like this, for this tremendous value, with also everything on Rise, and an experimented French coach, especially for DELF. Like if she will maximize it, she will prepare you, she will train you to DELF A2, so that when you arrive, you really, you really, you've put in the work before. You're not surprised by what you're being asked to perform on, and you maximize your chances of success. And if you happen to fail, if you still fail, which you won't, we'll give you 50% credit for the following, to take the following sprint of the same level, which we can do this only if the date of the exam is close to the sprint. So for example, we had our new first comer. He's going to attend at 5 a.m. actually, because he lives in California. So it's going to be 5 a.m. over there.
Oh my God. For
Risha, his name is Conan, and I think he's going to gain a lot through the program.
That is a very powerful commitment level, really.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're going to be surrounded by folks, who really want to put in the work, who want to, who want to do it in a professional way almost. I mean, you could do it yourself, but this has tremendous value, just like my French MBA as well. But that's for advanced folks.
Okay.
So we were still enrolling. Again, Risha and I need to verify that you've got what it takes, because you're not coming to that sprint with the mindset of discovering the level. You've already been through the level, and now you need to train a lot. And so we actually give you a little test, but it's an A1 plus test, so it should be easier than the final test you'll take.
Okay.
So click apply. It's on June the 7th, starting on June the 7th.
Okay. Now
you don't have to apply. You can also come with the rubies and the baby warriors.
Now for tomorrow.
And the Jedi's tomorrow as well. So
yes.
And the party's free in the forum. Yeah.
Oh wait, listen, the 20 minutes already went up, so I feel like Nila's gonna pop in there. And
yeah.
See, so just to make sure. So then for tomorrow, what we're gonna go over is the LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook about how to promote these things and kind of like have a schedule. What would you want to promote for this week coming up? If there was going to be if there's going to be a post that's going to go on LinkedIn and Instagram and Facebook, a particular thing is so that and that way each week for now, so that it doesn't become too overwhelming. Each week there'll be something else that gets promoted, right? So we can promote the party, which the party is the MBA kickoff.
Yeah.
Maybe we do both of those. I think because they're both important.
We're arriving to a tipping point, where everything is confluent, and it's going to explode now. So you better join right now, since you still have the time to do so. So baby warriors, we still have one. So yeah, what do I want to promote?
Well, how about this? Why don't we? I'll create a post. I'll come up with a post that we can use for the party, that my French community party, that we can promote that on Facebook and Instagram. And then for my French MBA, we will promote that on Instagram and LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Because with LinkedIn, I see now that not only is it good for the instructors to see that, it's also going to be good for people with a business mindset. People on LinkedIn will understand what MBA means a lot quicker anyway. So we'll do that. Instagram will cover both things, but for the party, we'll just do Facebook, Instagram, and then the other one be Instagram.
Yeah. Ask yourself what you would expect from someone who has finished an MBA, and what difference it makes. So not in terms of knowledge of the corporate and business affairs stuff, but in terms of behavior and life change. What would it take? Well, we're going to try and make that change in you. Obviously, you're a big part of it. And at the same time, it won't be so boring when it comes to writing and speaking in French when you are already an intermediate to advanced person in French.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
So
and then we'll have all these like your sweatshirt, like
hoodie, yeah.
all these schools that they Princeton, Harvard, MBA, and all of it. We'll have my French MBA. I'll throw that in. You'll have that for free at the end if you have the if you posted all 21 topics and
well, actually, you know what? Now that you say that, I need to send you those logos, not just as a JPEG, but as a vector. I just made a new account where now I can create things with vector. Vector is what they'll want from a printing place. So if I send you, like, let's say my French MBA logo and then my French community logo in vector, that means you can take that logo and blow it up on a billboard and it's not going to look pixelated. It's going to look very
yeah. By the way, I'm still at my home.
Yeah. So tomorrow when we meet, because there's going to be a time difference, you can let me.
Oh yeah.
What time?
Is it over there?
It'll be 3-hour difference, just like your 5 a.m.
Okay.
Guy.
Yeah. So I'm going to prospect on the West Coast to see if you folks want to join us.
But you have some classes and stuff like that tomorrow too, right?
Yeah, I'll do them.
And you'll be doing them on West Coast time.
Yeah, I have no choice. Seattle.
Okay, so what time do you want?
Yeah, there's 3 hours difference.
Yeah.
So it's going to be early. I'm gonna take a nap, I guess, in the afternoon.
Yeah, I feel like you're just realizing this now.
No, I kind of knew.
Yeah, you kind of knew. All right, so which every wife will say that when their husband says, "I kind of knew." Yeah, I get that. Well, why don't we just say then, to be on the safe side, you and I will meet after 4 o'clock sometime, right?
I mean, if Conan wakes up at 5 a.m., I can do it too. Well,
but you're also going to be on this trip, so I don't know if you might have other stuff planned for tomorrow. Yes.
I don't want to let this down. But going forward, I'll have this 1 week that we've incorporated.
Okay. All right. So why don't we do this? We'll play. For now, we can play by ear. Right now, my Sunday, there's stuff that I have to do, but I can do it at any point in time in the day. I'm not leaving my house. I'm not going anywhere. Sunday, I'm going to be here. So, so with that being said, you can just let me know tomorrow as your day, whatever, when you wake up and you're doing all your stuff, whatever, we can touch base. If I don't hear from you by 2 o'clock, I'll send you a message saying, hey, what time would you like to do it? But again, it's easier because it might be easier for you to do later only because you're on the West Coast.
Right. So
because even when I'm thinking, if I met with you tomorrow at 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock is much later than what you usually do, but for you it'd be 5 o'clock.
So actually, I'm going to have the change my life at 6 a.m. my time, so 9 a.m. here.
Yeah.
And then it goes all the way up until it goes all the way up until 1:30, so 2 p.m. Yeah, it's going to be a busy day. So we'll do a half session. I think we'll find a moment.
And the truth is, like, what happened, because if we're doing ours later in the day tomorrow's session would be mainly for me to show you what the promotions are. So just to make sure that you can see them and say, okay, that looks good, that doesn't.
Exactly. What time would be, actually, I have my calendar right here on my board. What time would be good for you?
You're looking at Nilay, and that's why I thought you were saying that was your calendar.
I have a calendar, like, I don't know if you can see, there's a whiteboard over there.
Oh, yeah. So that's
yeah.
That's like my calendar.
Oh yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And I had to.
That's funny. It's almost the same one.
I used to use it for something else, but when we started my French community parties being the first Monday, and then the whole thing with the classes and the breaks, I was like, oh my god. So I had to create that. Now I put everything.
I mean, having a visual is great. Having a visual and being able to write down with actually a pencil, you know.
Yeah.
And with, you know, paper, you have to throw the paper. I don't know. I take pictures sometimes of if I want to erase and start over.
Well, do you want to say then that tomorrow we can meet at 3 o'clock my time, 12 o'clock your time?
I think so. Yeah, I'll take a 1 hour and a half break from my morning 3 hours and a half or so.
Right, and then what happens is that if you have to push it for any reason, then, you know, if things come up, you can push it, because like I said, I'm here doing all my other stuff.
So 3 p.m. you're saying, your time.
3 p.m. my time, at noon for you tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then that session, aside from just going through the Instagram, through the different social media things and all that, I think it should be good.
I forgot to mention there's also a 15% discount now for the French MBA. So feel free to join.
What were you saying?
It's more expensive than the sprint, that's for sure. But
10% and the MBA is 15.
Yeah.
Until when?
Until the 2nd of June.
So that should be in the promo.
Yes.
For the MBA, 15 until the what day of June?
So Wednesday, June, until June 2nd. I mean, it's coming very soon. But again, it's a small group, so you know, all it takes is a few folks interested.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. I mean, that's the beauty of it. So
yeah.
June 2nd. So then,
and so the two programs are phenomenal. Like Risha, the energy she's got, she's going to train you to the DELF A2 level for, you know, her basis, her, you know, for a price that's South Asian price. So
okay. And so what? Now, one other thing that I was going to tell you is that, well, we'll cover that tomorrow.
I don't know where you'll find that type. I mean, yeah, you can find that type of price. Actually, it's the same as the market over there.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to let you go now. We said 20 minutes. It's been 30. I'm sure you have plenty of other stuff to go ahead and do. And I will see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
At 12 o'clock your time, 3 o'clock mine.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Achilles. For
all right. Cool. And I'll make those corrections.
Yeah. All right. Merci beaucoup.
All right, take care.
Have
a safe trip.
Yeah. Tschüss.